Hi, Marianne Croce here from Small Biz Vantage and the creator of 3 Day Weekend System and Coaching. And I'm glad to be here every week to do these business leadership lives in 15 minutes. I do them for a couple of reasons. One of them is for you to shift your perspective, your vantage, if you will, and really look at your business in a different light. Turn that into your competitive edge, and that can help with so many different things, so many different areas of your business. And the second reason is for you to take one action item away each week. It doesn't take these big, massive changes in your business to make an impact. Small shifts can really cause a ripple effect. So, a lot of people ask me, Marianne, who do you work with? The automotive industry is a huge industry, and I work with single location auto shop owners. What I do is I help them grow their business, help them be profitable, sustainable, and enjoyable so that the business isn't consuming them. Now, this week's topic, if you find it valuable, please share it with another business owner that you know could use the help or use the advice. Because I know there's a lot of giving people in this industry that reach out and do help one another. So, this week's topic is 5 owner questions. These are questions that owners should ask themselves periodically. There's only 5 of them, and I want to break this down. Most owners are really consumed with thinking about their customers, their teams, and just the day. Often lose track of where they want to go, right? The next level that they want to achieve. And it's okay to look at others, other shop owners, other businesses for ideas or for inspiration. I get it. But understanding really what fuels you is important. Is it financial security? Is it making an impact, influencing others, giving back, or is it something else? Give yourself permission to allow yourself the time needed and ask yourself, right, and answer these 5 questions that I'm going to unpack for you today. It's important that we do this. We take this time. And I know so many owners that really get caught up in the day to day. So let me break down these 5 questions for you. The first one is, where are you today? And when I ask you that, I'm talking personally and professionally. Again, do this without comparing yourself to others. Be honest for your business and for your personal life. That really includes relationships as well. Give it a really good thought and write down where you are today. The next question is, what type of life style I'm talking about do you want, right? We're talking about lifestyle, relationships, for where you want to live, all of those types of things. You may have young children or adult children, or you may not have children. You could be dealing with aging parents and have those responsibilities, or other changes that can actually deter us from focusing on what we want. So, what type of life do you want? What are you working towards? That's another question. Think about that. The next one, number 3, is what type of business do you want? And I'm really talking here about the model, the size of your team, the kind of culture that you want. How much time do you want to spend in the business, and how much time do you want to spend outside of the business? We all know that there's working in the business and then there's working on the business. So there's that aspect of it too. So when you think about it, what type of business do you want? So, the model could be, do you want to stay a certain size location? Do you want to grow to a different size location? Everyone's going to have nuances where they are right now. maybe you want to own your building and you don't own it right now. Different types of things. What type of model do you want? Do you want someone to carry it on? And then the next one is number 4 is, what does success look like for you? And I want you to go beyond the financial metrics, because those are easy. It's easy to say, I want to make XYZ, or I want my shop to be, at this level. But I want to go beyond that. Plan for success to be sustainable. Make it be something that is really sustainable long term. Think about legacy. And keep in mind your stage of business and your stage of life. I referred to that a little bit earlier when I said, do you have young children, adult children, no children? Think about what stage of business and life you're in. As far as life, okay, I gave you that example. But as far as business, are you newer in business? Do you have a team? Are you looking to grow your team? Where are you in business? Are you having some of the same challenges that you had when you first started, or are you having new challenges? So that's important as well. So keep that in mind when you're thinking about what does success look like for you? Tongue twister. And lastly, number 5, what brings you joy? Think fulfillment in your business and in your personal life. And it's important when you're thinking about what brings you joy and what fulfills you to really understand your core values, even if it's just like your top 3. So I know I'm giving you some meaty stuff here today, so it's good to write this down, or if you didn't write it down, watch the replay. But there are 5 of them. I'll repeat them for you quickly. The 5 questions are, first one, where are you today, personally and professionally? The second one is, what type of life do you want? And we're talking about lifestyle. 3 is, what type of business do you want? More so the model. Number 4 is, what does success look like? Go beyond the financial metrics. And 5, what brings you joy or fulfillment? Now I want to share with you some action steps that will help you with this. So when you complete these questions, you put your answers in and you give it some thought. The next step would be, you want to take some action on this. Otherwise, it sits on a piece of paper or a tablet, whatever, and nothing happens. So action steps. What can you do this week that will bring you closer to the things that you want? List some of your ideas down of things that you can do. Then the second part of this is, list personal and professional activity that you want to do that will help you move forward. And then on Friday, review the week. What worked? What didn't work? And what did you learn that you can apply in the future, right? Or something that you'll change and you'll apply that towards the future. So I want to give you some ideas. Ideas might be, you want to have clearer communication. It could be personally or professionally. You want to schedule items or projects that you've been putting off. You want to put them on your calendar now, because they've kind of been on the back burner. That's another idea. Maybe an idea would be, as an activity, meet with your team regularly, and you're going to put that on your calendar. You want to build relationships with them. So it could be in a group meeting if you're not doing that, or it could be even one-on-one if you haven't done that in a while. Put it on your calendar, because you really want to build and nurture those relationships. Another idea would be, review data that you've been avoiding. So maybe there's some numbers or there's some reports in your business that you really haven't looked at in a while and you want to review them. or you want to get some clarity on them, understand them a little bit better. And lastly, maybe another activity or something that you've been thinking about is actually getting out of your shop more to network in your community. So these are just some ideas that I've talked with clients about, or clients have said that they were going to be working on. So I wanted to give you some suggestions just to get you started. And I want to leave you today with a pro thinking tip. Most owners that I speak with, they know how their challenge is affecting their business and their life. And they'll describe the symptoms as needs, right? So they're having it's a symptom, but they're describing it as a need. We're not as profitable as we could be. That's something that it's a symptom. Another one is, I don't have team accountability. That's another symptom. A last one that I'll give you as an example is, I'm tired of wearing all the hats. So when we think about a shop that's not as profitable as it should be, that's a symptom of something else that's going on. If you don't have team accountability, that's a symptom of something else that's going on. And lastly, if you're tired of wearing all the hats, that's a symptom. What we want to do is get to the root cause. Very similar to when a customer contacts us and brings their vehicle to us, right? They are coming to us with symptoms. Here's what my car is doing. Here's the problem that I have, or here's what my vehicle's not doing. But they're not clear on the root cause. So the goal, when you do these questions, you ask yourself these questions and you give yourself some time to think about it. The goal is to get to the root cause and come up with a solution, just as you do with your customers. Otherwise, what happens? The challenge keeps showing up, it keeps appearing, or it ends up getting worse. So that's it for today's Business Leadership in 15 minutes. Again, if you find this valuable, please share it with another business owner. Have an enjoyable week.